What's up? What's good, y'all? What's good? What's good? What's good? Let me get this right. Get this right. Get everything set up, setty. You know how we rocking. What's good to everybody out there? I had to get right. Trying to get everything right. Get everything going, Figure this out. Yeah. What's good? What's good? What's good? We're here. Haven't done this in a long. I don't really do lives. I gotta start going live a lot more. Seriously, I really have to start going live a lot more because this is where it's at. This is where the connection's at. This is where, you know what I'm saying? You actually get to interact with people. You get to talk to people, see things, hear things, feel things. It's a vibration in their lives. I be seeing these. I be going live. I be seeing Angry Fans lives. Angry Fans lives be fire. Shouts out to Angry Fans. Shouts out to all the guys, you know what I'm saying? Paperboy Williams, even though he got me blocked on Twitter. Couple other people, you know how we rocking. But we're here. We're here to talk battle rap. I've been doing a lot of different things on my channel. I be dropping some hip hop news, you know what I'm saying, vlogs, album reviews, all that type of stuff. We be trying to get all that type of stuff in there and just, keep the channel running, keep the channel going. I'm still new to this. I'm trying to figure it out. But by the top of the year, 2023, we're gonna have a bunch of new changes. We're gonna have a bunch of new stuff going on. We're gonna have a bunch of new things, you know what I'm saying? So if you're taking this ride with me, if you're on this journey with me, and you understand, then I appreciate you. But if not, then I still appreciate you. I'll just see you in the long run. See you from a distance. See you from a distance, buddy. But we're gonna talk about this new you know what I'm saying, URL's fourth quarter run. URL's been going crazy. Shouts out to URL. Shouts out to everybody involved with URL, Caffeine, Drake, you know what I'm saying? Everybody over there, Beasley, Chico, Smack, you know what I'm saying? P, everybody that continues to give us this good product, this content, everything that's going on, like the light work situation. I just watched that light work battle this morning, the Averb versus Kid Chaos battle. That's such a controversy that's going on right now. And honestly, I was gonna wait to do like a little vlog video to drop and talk about that, but we're gonna talk about that a little too. The Averb versus Kid Chaos battle is kind of crazy because if you pay attention to certain people on Twitter and certain things that's been going on, you know what I'm saying? Just certain, like I would say, Twitter handles like Let's Talk Battle Rap, MBS, Central, like all these other, you know what I'm saying, battle rap media outlets and stuff like that, then you get like, you'll get tweet by tweet updates throughout like the battles and stuff. So when the Lightwork battle was going on that day, everybody, and I mean everybody, had Averb losing that battle. See, and that's just the genius into what Averb is, and this is why he's Mount Rushmore, because they're saying Averb was stumbling, he threw up, he messed up during the battle and stuff like that. But Averb was able to convince Kid Chaos to empty out the room, redo the battle for the camera so the footage could come out and stuff like that. And that's where Kid Chaos went wrong. He should have said, no, the battle's gonna be what it is. So Kid Chaos agreed to just, I guess Averb agreed to forfeit the money, you know what I'm saying, during the battle or whatever, because he threw up, he stumbled a couple times or whatever was going on. And it kind of messed up the battle per se. Kid Chaos, he won in the building. Everybody was saying that he won on Twitter. And then the battle dropped yesterday on Caffeine. and the caffeine votes have a verb winning this battle. That is crazy, man. This is the craziest thing, and that's another thing too. Like you can never count on, like once the footage is edited, it could be like a totally different story. That's why there's an on cam and there's an in the building. So in the building, you feel the energy, you see what's going on, you see how they're reacting to these bars and stuff like that, and it puts these people in positions, and it's like, yo, you have a clear winner or loser when you're in the building because you're there, you understand what's going on, you could feel it, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets the camera, it comes to YouTube, it comes to these streaming services where it's on caffeine and stuff like that, and the footage is edited for more entertainment value where it doesn't have that rawness. And you honestly, you can see a gradual decline in a verb as the rounds go on. So he started crazy strong in his first round. Kids Chaos's first round was fire too. He was talking about how a verb's a misogynist, but he can't beat no women. Like he was going crazy, but a verb was in that red a verb bag. So me personally, I gave a verb that first round. Yo, there's a fly coming around here and he's like tweaking right now. I don't know. But Averb got that first round, and then it goes to Kid Chaos or whatever. The second round, Kid Chaos is going. Averb starts to gradually decline. I gave the next two rounds to Kid Chaos. So me personally, I had Kid Chaos winning that battle 2-1 either way. You know what I'm saying? But it got on camera, it gets the caffeine, and the people they're saying that Averb had better material, he was kind of performing better. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's so crazy. And that goes to show you, like I said, yo, the genius in Averb, the genius in Averb, he tricked that man out of a win. He literally tricked that man out of a win. That's nuts. How do you do that? How do you play somebody like that? Like, literally. And he tricked, like, if it was me, I'm Kid Chaos. All the stuff that A Verb was just talking about chess, because you know how chess like folded in the shotgun shug situation. Chess, you know what I'm saying, throwing up all the time. A Verb was in the Twitter spaces, going crazy, saying all types of stuff, just speaking, just saying what he had to say. And now he does the same exact thing. He gets on camera, he's choking, stumbling, throwing up, and stuff like that. And then you agree to redo the battle with nobody there just for the camera footage, just so you could get the money. So don't get it wrong. Kid Chaos ended up winning the money because the light work situation, if you're not in tune, URLTV is on fire, bro. They have so much going on, so much content going on, so much stuff rocking. It's kind of nuts. URLTV, they're doing their thing. So they have this light work series where they're doing time battles. It's like 90 seconds. You have 90 seconds, 3 rounds, hard cutoffs, like literally hard cutoffs. After the 90 seconds, that's it. And the caffeine votes picks the winner or whatever. Winner wins 5K. That's been going on every Saturday now. So you know what I'm saying. And then they have Civil War 3 coming up. They have Traffic 5 coming up. They have Survivor Series coming up. Homecoming is next Sunday. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna get in depth into that. Smack Volume 10's coming up. Band just happened. So like, bro, the fourth quarter for URL is crazy. Haven't seen nothing like it in a while as far as content. That's why like battle rap's literally in the content area. They're in the digital age right now when it comes to battle rap. Being able to have that app and having caffeine behind them and not necessarily having to worry about YouTube and spreading out the drops and stuff like that. Like it's made it so battle rap is pretty much like a commercial success, honestly, if you really think about it. Battle rap has made it to a point where it's pretty much a well, it's always been a main facet of hip hop, but you could get big money off of battle rap. These guys is getting like the big guys, they're getting $20,000, $30,000, battle. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about 9 minutes, 12 minutes at tops of material for 20 to 50K, depending on who the guy is. You can't beat that. Shouts out to URL TV. Shouts out to Caffeine. But yeah, man, Verb really let Verb. He's such a veteran, man. That was such a vet move. It's crazy. How do you let somebody really trick you out of your spot like that? Like if Kid Chaos would have, left the camera, the footage as is, clear win. There's no you won once you choke or you throw up on stage or anything like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Shouts out to Averb, man. The ultimate vet, the ultimate GOAT, continues to elevate, continues to keep his name going. And I kind of feel bad for Kid Chaos too because he was actually going crazy. Like his Kid Chaos nowadays it's not so much tailored when it comes to battle rap. Kid Chaos is one of the few people that actually tailors each round to, his opponent. He gets intricate. The angles and stuff like that. Like Verb had a line in this battle. He said, "I don't have no angles because my lines are straight up," and that's fire. But you know what I'm saying? Kid Chaos he's into all that and he does all that. And he was getting in his bag and he was going crazy and saying some stuff, but it just wasn't enough, I guess, for what Verb had, the tricks Verb had up his sleeve. Shouts out to A Verb, man. Shouts out to A Verb. He's such a legend, man. But URLTV Homecoming's coming up. It's coming up next Sunday. Murda Mook makes his return to URLTV. And it's been a funny week. It's been a funny week. Geechi Gotti posted this. I guess they dropped the promo video for the homecoming, the trailer for the homecoming, the promo trailer for the homecoming event. And they put a picture of Murder, Maryland Murder, you know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Murder's fire too, you know. They was comparing him to Twerk and stuff like that. When in all reality, he's been battle rapping before Twerk. So shouts out to Murder. But they put a picture of Murder versus Geechi Gotti instead of Murder Mook versus Geechi Gotti. And, Twitter went crazy about that. People was laughing. It was crazy. It's crazy. But my whole thing is Murda Mook makes his return to the URL, and they're gonna be in New York. Irving Plaza to be exact, New York City. URL TV Battle Rap is making its way back to the East Coast, and I'm so mad I can't be there to enjoy this and see this in person. But I promise you, the next big URL event that's here in the East Coast, and I could get to it, I am there. I'm in the building. I gotta be there. We gotta see it in person. We gotta get through it. But yeah, homecoming, and honestly, that card's fire, bro. If you look at that card is fire. We have Stumbles versus Kid Slade. We have Oz versus Swamp. We got Shine versus Jack Boy Main, Jazz versus Vixen, and of course the main event, Geechi Gotti versus Murda Mook. Geechi Gotti's kind of different, bro. Like, seriously, if you really pay attention to what Geechi's been doing this last year, we're just gonna talk about Geechi real quick. Because it's kind of impeccable what he's done within this last year. This last year, not counting just everybody, because I got a list right here of his opponents within the last year. So within this just last year, Geechi Gotti has battled pretty much, well, I wouldn't say Mount Rushmore, but for the most part, what people would consider Mount Rushmore battle rap. He's battled Hollow the Dawn, he's battled Loaded Lux, he's battled Disaster, and he's battled Murda Mook. He's about to battle Murda Mook. Bro, if that's not a stat in itself, not to mention he's already battled Arsenal, he's already battled Sue Surf, he's already battled Averb, he's already battled Goods, he's already battled Charlie Clips. Like, bro, the list goes on and on and on and on. Geechi's accolades, battle rap accolades from, I will say, 2000, the last 5 years, 2017, 18, when he first really stepped on the scene in URL and started to make a big splash. From 2017, 18 to now, Geechi's battle rap accolades is probably untouchable, probably some of the most crazy. If you look on it on paper, the stats is nuts. You haven't had a battle rapper that's transcended and reached the heights he's reached in forever, honestly, if you really think about it. Twerk was projected to probably do that, but Twerk didn't do that. If Twerk would have stayed on his square and he was efficient and, you know what I'm saying, he actually finished his battles, Twerk probably would be what Geechi Gotti is, you know what I'm saying, for the East Coast. Like, honestly, Twerk was projected to actually be who Geechi Gotti is or was or whatever. Because a lot of people are saying Geechi's on the decline. But I feel as though this Murda Mook battle is gonna change all the optics of that. But yeah, Geechi, he's battled all four guys. All four people. Somebody has at least one of them four people on their Mount Rushmore. No matter what it is, what they're talking about, what they say, or what they do. People have Disaster. People have Low Deluxe. They got Hollow the Dawn, and they got Murda Mook on their Mount Rushmore. No matter what, one of them four faces gotta be on your Mount Rushmore when it comes to battle rap. So to battle them four people within a year, bro, not to mention the people that he's taken in between, Mike P, Jazz the Rapper, Frack, Clean Paper, Rosenberg Raw. Like, bro, like you don't get a resume like that. You don't get somebody that's like besides Danny Myers, like, and that's the thing. That's one thing I could commend. Everybody in that camp, that West Coast EFB camp, whether it's Rum Nitty, Danny Myers, Geechi Gotti, they pretty much set the tone for battling at a rapid rate, but also being efficient. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was at one point when Geechi was probably battling twice a month, once a month. Danny Myers will have 3 or 4 battles a month sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty pop out once a month or something like that. And these guys are always so efficient. They're one of the few battle rap crews that actually can capitalize off of that efficiency and that turnaround time. So that's what makes EFB so dangerous. But Geechi, man, the things that Geechi's been doing, transcendent battle rap within these last, like, just think about it, these last couple years, bro. That list is crazy. Sue Surf, like, bro, the list goes on and on and on and on. And then you have him now where it's like, bro, who do you battle? Like, and that's another thing too. That's why it's like, what do you really do next after this, bro? Like, seriously, where does Geechi go from this? He's just battle, like, it's kind of like the Tay Rock situation. Now Tay Rock's really just doing side missions. Like, honestly, for me, a lot of these battles now after the Mook and the Danny battle, they really don't matter to me when it comes to Tay Rock. You know what I'm saying? Like, even that Twerk battle meant more for Twerk because of who Tay Rock is to Twerk. But like now, after, you know what I'm saying, Danny Myers, like, he took the Danny Myers battle, you know what I'm saying? Danny's been back, like, that was grudge match. That was been supposed to happen. And then the Mook battle, that was been supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? So after them two battles with Rock, it's like, bro, where do you go from there? So now it's just like side quests and side missions, and he's just going out there. He's showing up, doing his thing, and that's where it's gonna go for Geechi Gotti now. Like, seriously, think about it. Geechi Gotti done battled all these people so far. Like, there's some battles that I actually would want to still see, and that should happen. Like, honestly, like, I like that West on West crime. I want to see Geechi Gotti versus B Dog. Like, seriously, like, they're two totally different people. You know what I'm saying? You know what B Dog stands for, elevate and all that other stuff, and then you know what Geechi stands for, what he means, and who he is. So B Dot versus Geechi Gotti is a battle that I still want to see. But after this Murda Mook battle, what does Geechi really do? How does he, like, you know what I'm saying? Who's left for him to actually battle that really matters? Like, think about that. That really matters. Besides, like, a couple, he could battle some of the women, like, you know what I'm saying? Goddess, things like that. There's some top tier women that he could still battle and get it in with. But, like, as far as the men in battle rap, he's battled the cream of the crop already, and he's been him for probably 5 years now. 4 or 5 years now. Geechi Gotti's been him. So that's kind of crazy to me, just having him in that position, having him being able to, you know what I'm saying, take them chances and just, bet on himself and put himself in that position. That's why, honestly, too, if you pay attention, even with that champion of the year, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if Geechi was the win champion of the year this year. Seriously. If Geechi Gotti was the one champion of the year this year, it wouldn't be surprising to me just for the simple fact that he's literally just this year from Loaded Lux. I wouldn't consider Lux because that's what got him to win. You know what I'm saying? That's COTY. But from Mike P, he had Mike P, he had Jazz the Rapper, he had Frack, he had Clean Paper, he had Rosenberg Raw, Hollow the Dawn, Disaster, and now he's about to have Murda Mook. Honestly, he beat Mike P. I got him beating Jazz 2-1. The Frack battle, I don't really consider like that was a compliment battle. I got him winning the clean battle 2-1. The Rosenberg Royal battle I didn't see, but I believe that that was a one rounder. The Hollow battle was just weird in general. I had Hollow winning that battle. I had Hollow beating Geechi, but that battle was just weird in general. Like that crowd was off. Everything was weird about that Hollow battle. And the Disaster battle, I got Geechi beating Diz. So honestly, man, like whatever you want to call it, they're very debatable battles. You could say what you want to say, but with that resume, if he goes and he beats Murda Mook Claire, there's no debate for who champion of the year is again, and it's kind of crazy and it's kind of sad because you got people out here that's actually working hard. Like you have Shotgun Suge, who's working hard and he's killing, but he doesn't have the strength of resume that a Geechi Gotti would have, or even so say a Swamp. Like even Swamp, I would put Swamp over Suge because of not only because Swamp beat Suge, but it's just who Swamp's been battling. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about JC, we're talking about Tay Rock, we're talking about Shotgun Suge. Like his strength of schedule and his competition has been way harder and way higher. And that's how you gotta look at the Geechi Gotti situation. When Geechi Gotti, when it comes down to champion of the year and what's going on, Geechi Gotti probably has one of the most toughest resumes right now as far as battle rap and just his competition and names. Names matter. And one year he got Disaster, Hollow the Dawn, and Murda Mook. Not to mention Clean Paper, Rosenberg World, Jazz the Rapper. Like how do you deny that at the champion of the year run besides trying to say that he lost some of them battles? That's the only way you could deny Geechi Gotti champion of the year is saying, yo, he lost the majority of them battles, which is debatable. So it's gonna be crazy trying. It's gonna be kind of funny seeing how champion runs and how this champion of the year thing goes. And then you have somebody like Surf, who's probably gonna be top 10, but he's only had I think 2 or 3 battles. He battled Cortez and he battled JC this year. You know what I'm saying? Free Sue Surf. You already know how we're rocking. Free Sue Surf. But yeah, you have Sue Surf who will probably be a top 10. But based on them battles, them are both grudge matches and them are both two of the most anticipated battles in a long time. So just off of that, how do you not have him top 15, probably top 10 champion of the year? It's kind of crazy, bro. It's crazy how you break down. You really gotta break down each category and just see where it goes. Where you have a person who battled 1,000 times, like a Drake Dennis, who probably battled 1,000 people this year, but none of them names mattered. None of them names matter. So I don't know. We're gonna see. But homecoming is coming up. I want to know who you guys got. Stumbles versus Kid Slade's gonna be one of them ones. We're talking about tough guy talk. We're talking about drug talk. We're talking about that realness, that rawness. Stumbles' pen is immaculate, bro. For him to be so like I don't know, it's kind of weird, bro. His thinking process, how he writes, is totally different from like I don't know. Maybe it's just a persona or something like that. You can't judge a book by its cover, or you can't judge people how they act because people are put in certain positions. But the way Stumble's pen is, you like, it's kind of genius. Like you know what I'm saying? It's so different the way he could put stuff together. And Kid Slade, bro, is just that plug talk, what he does, what he stands on, his performance, cadence, everything, just that aura. You know what I'm saying? That's different too. So that's gonna be one of them ones. That's probably my battle of the night. You already know when it comes to the streets, them be my favorite battles. I had Calico versus Easy as battle of the night. Always, I probably always have a Calico battle as battle of the night because Calico's probably one of my favorite. He's one of my favorites because he's always shocked me. Every time I pick somebody to beat Calico, Calico always kicked their ass, and that's why I love Cal. Like no bullshit. That's why I love Cal because every time I was like, yeah, no, I don't think Cal's gonna do like. Cal comes and it's crazy. So big shouts out to Cal. But yeah, Kid Slade versus Stumbles, that's gonna be one of them ones. You know what I'm saying? That's probably my battle of the night besides, Mook and Geechi. That's the obvious. But I'm talking about low-key battles where people are probably gonna be shocked content-wise, barred down and stuff like that. Stumbles versus Kid Slade is going to be one of them. And honestly, I probably got Stumbles taking this battle 2-1. Like Kid Slade would probably win the battle in the building because of who he is. You know what I'm saying? Kid Slade just steps on stage and it's like, yo, he got that goods feel. You know what I'm saying? Kid Slade definitely has that goods feel. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing him versus Goods just to see who could outswag each other. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But Stumbles is pen, bro. No, like seriously, go watch the Suge battle. You know what I'm saying? Go watch Stumble's last couple battles. His pen is different. Shouts out to both of them, men. Next up, once again, I'm here in another nigga state, on another nigga stage, in another nigga face. One of my goats. You know what I'm saying? He's back on the big stage. You know how we rocking, big arse, big Jersey. Yo, Jersey, that's a vlog that I have to do. What city runs battle rap, honestly? I always thought like Jersey was probably the top city in battle rap as far as battle rappers. Just think about it. Jersey, as far as battle rap, is probably the top city when it comes to battle rappers. And don't get me wrong, New York got some fire battle rappers. Of course, Cali, the West Coast, Geechi, you know what I'm saying? Danny Myers, Beat Up, Active, Dre Vicious, Disaster, Daylight. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking about like just the epitome of battle rap and culture shocking, culture shifting, just shaking the culture and shit up, New Jersey, bro. We're talking about some of the most prolific battle rappers now. Sue Surf, Arsenal, Shotgun Suge, O-Red, Twerk. Like, bro, like just that five right there. New Jersey Stunner 5 is probably better than anybody's Stunner 5 in battle rap. Like, seriously, no cap. No cap. Just thinking about it. And then you got some like even the younger guys be cooking. Bandit Montana. Shouts out to you know what I'm saying? Drake Dennis, he's from Jersey. Holmesy the God. Like these Jersey guys are fire. They're fire, 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 fire. And yeah, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. But yeah, back to what we're talking about. I just got a little sidetracked. Started thinking about New Jersey as a whole and their whole battle rap situation and how they run battle rap, honestly. So big shouts out to all them New Jersey guys. Free Sue Surf as always. But Arsenal versus Swamp. Arsenal versus Swamp. That's gonna be a crazy one because Swamp always come like that's one thing. You can't count Swamp out now. There's no way you could start counting Swamp out just off the base, like what he does. Like when you put Swamp in that fire, he comes out blazing, literally. We seen it with the Tay-Rock battle. Like after that first round with Tay-Rock, people literally thought it was Swamp was gonna be you know what I'm saying? He's gonna R.I.P. Swamp. You know what I'm saying? We thought it was over. We thought it was over. But that second round, the turnaround, probably one of the craziest turnarounds in battle rap history. We got Tay-Rock talking about raccoons and, you know what I'm saying, all this other weird stuff. And then the tide and the tables turned and he shows up and he goes crazy. You You know what I'm saying? He was so close to winning $100,000 versus JC, literally in the finals. He beat every opponent through that. Shotgun Shug. I forgot who else he was battling. He beat, like, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Swamp. Every time it's time to show up, he does. And you can't count him out because that's one of the biggest components to his you know what I'm saying, to his battle rap resume or whatever, you know what I'm saying, his characteristics when it comes to battle rap. You put him in these make or break situations, it always makes him, it never breaks him. You got Swamp versus Twerk. Like, he beat Twerk 3-0. You know what I'm saying? Twerk was trying to get Swamp out of here. Twerk's objective was to literally beat Swamp so bad that the URL wouldn't book him no more. Like, he thought he was gonna do that because of the situation. He was like, Swamp was feeling himself a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then Twerk felt as though that he was still him. Like, he was still that guy. He goes up there, chokes, and, like, you know, Swamp makes his name. He makes his name. He does what he's supposed to do. He makes him. He becomes him. You know what I'm saying? He has some hiccups, you know, the KCJ situation and all this other stuff. Like, you know, he has some hiccups, some bumps and bruises along the way. But he gets into this tournament. He turns up. He does what he's supposed to do. He continues to go. You know, he gets so close. He's at the finals for $100,000. They reward him with Tay-Rock. He gets this Tay-Rock battle. After that first round, people thought it was done. People thought that Swamp was done for. They thought that he was over with. They thought that it was a KO. He's going to be out there, you know what I'm saying, in the battle rap heavens. But he pulls out, and that's a debatable battle now. So now you got him versus Mr. Disrespectful, and honestly, I don't know who to pick for this battle. I'm just going to say that that's going to be a great battle. Swamp versus Arse is going to be a great and a fire battle, seriously. I can't wait to see that one. This homecoming card is fire, bro. My only thing about it is there's not too many, like, you know, you could have slid Sugar on this card too. There's not too many like East Coast, like New York, New Jersey based battle rappers on here. It's literally just Mook, Jazz. Well, yeah, nah, not really. Yeah, no, not really. You got Massachusetts versus Connecticut. You got Rs from Jersey, Shine from New York versus Jack from down south, you know what I'm saying? Virginia, DMV area. You got Jazz versus Vixen, Jazz from New York, Vixen Midwest, and then you got Mook versus Geechi. No, it's a homecoming card. It's a homecoming card. I don't know. I just would have liked probably a couple more matchups with some real New York, New Jersey type, you know what I'm saying, battles on that card. But for the most part, it's gonna be fire. I'm just chilling on this live. I'm just rambling, just talking, vibing. Haven't been on live in so long, so we're just gonna get through this card. We're gonna pace it. We're gonna see who we got, what we doing, and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But Shine versus Jack Boy Main. That's the third battle on the card. Middle of the card. Shine, K Shine, you know he's coming. K Shine's kinda had like a tough year. So, you know, as far as like battles, he lost bad to Easy. Easy kicked his ass. And a couple other things, like I forgot who he battled last time. It's been like kind of lackluster. They've been saying Shine has been losing his shine, but always be one of my favorites, one of the best when it comes to performance, when it comes to, you know, putting them bars together and actually bringing them to life. K Shine does it like no other. And then you have Jack Boy Main, who's kind of in that same field. His performances helps him bring his bars to life, you know what I'm saying? He does the James Brown stuff, like all that, bro, all that. So this is gonna be a battle of the performers. Like whoever could outperform each, like if Shine outperforms Jack, then he wins, because honestly, I have Shine probably being the better rapper, better rapper than Jack Boy Main, but performance-wise, Jack Boy can actually stay up there with Shine. So as long as Shine out raps him and then he adds a little bit extra sauce on the performance tip, I got Shine winning this battle 2-1. You already know. That one's gonna be high energy, high level, high impact. You're gonna be seeing dancing around the stage, motherfuckers doing moonwalks and spins and cartwheels, all types of crazy shit. I promise you, K Shine versus Jack Boy Main is gonna probably be one of the most entertaining battles of 2022. Like seriously, that battle is gonna high energy. High energy, I promise you. It's gonna be nothing like it, and that's gonna make for a great battle. So that's what I'm saying. If Shine cut out rap Jack, then it's in the bag. Honestly, it's just all about the performance level. Then we got the co-main event, and we're gonna talk about this because these two was well, not really. Honestly, this is really the perfect time for this battle. Honestly, and I think Jazz isn't dumb. So Jazz knows. She knew that this was the perfect time and she pretty much lined it up for this time. So Jazz the rapper versus Vixen the assassin. Jazz the rapper versus Vixen the assassin. Assassin. Vixen, Big Vix. You know what I'm saying? Coming off that Tay Rock battle. I think she battled somebody else too. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, no, she didn't. No, that was Jazz. Jazz is coming off a 2-on-2 with Official versus Farrah Funeral and Shuni. You know what I'm saying? Jazz, they was firing that battle. She had the Geechi Gotti battle, the Gaddis battle last year. So Jazz been on like a little run. She's been popping out. She says she's popping out. The money's right. So she's here. She's willing to battle rap. And this is the most we've seen Jazz, honestly, in a long time within a year. So we're getting three. This is our third Jazz battle within a year. No, fourth. Because she got Gaddis. She got Geechi Gotti. You know what I'm saying? She got that joint now. This one, yeah. So this is our fourth Jazz appearance within a year. So that's fire in itself. Big shouts out to that big Brooklyn, big queen, Jazz the rapper. But I don't see her winning this battle. I don't see her winning this at all. Vixen does too much. Like, seriously. Like, I was watching that Vixen and Rock battle the other day. I was like, Rock was close to losing that battle. Like, seriously. Rock was very close to losing that Vixen battle. Vixen is next level. I don't consider her, like, she's one of the few women that I don't put her in a category as women and men when it comes to battle rappers. She's just a battle rapper because that's the thing. When you got these women versus these men, like the vocal projection, the tone, the aggression, you know what I'm saying? All that separates itself. Like a lot of these women, they could write just as good as the men, but it comes to that performance and what you could do with that too. So like Vixen's one of the few women that actually can perform with the men and her bars are actually there too. So Jazz is good, bro. Jazz is fire. She always will be. She's one of the trailblazers when it comes to women's battle rap, especially on URL and stuff like that. But this is really a new age, and I think the shock of Jazz popping out, it's off now, and then Vixen is a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people had mixed feelings about the Jazz and Geechi Gotti battle. There was some dry spots and stuff like that. They just lost like on the app. They lost that battle against Farrah and Shuni. So Jazz is pretty much coming off of a debatable and a L, where you have Vixen that's coming off of a debatable and a win. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I don't know. This one's gonna be one of them ones. This is probably my second favorite battle on the card. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, Stumbles versus Kid Slade, that's going to be my battle on the night. Jazz versus Vixen's going to probably be my second favorite battle because I'm waiting to see how because Jazz is a great performer, but she doesn't really have that same energy and aggression that Vixen has. So she's going to have to step that up so it doesn't look so one-sided. You know what I'm saying? Because Vixen's going to be all up on her. Vixen's gonna be in her face, in her ear. She's gonna be yelling at her, talking that shit, spitting on her. She's gonna be, you know what I'm saying? You know what Vixen be doing? She be in her face, like, she be doing that little bounce thing. So it could get dark for Jazz if Jazz doesn't know how to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the thing. You can't really, with crowds like this, especially it being live streamed, so it's gonna be on caffeine. And Vixen is a fan favorite on caffeine right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be kind of hard for Jazz to actually. She's gonna have to do a lot. She's gonna have to do a lot to win this battle. Seriously, Jazz is gonna have to do a lot to win this battle. But we'll see, man. We will see. All I know is that should be a good battle. That should be a fire battle. But we here. We here at the main event. Lil Wayne Lighter Flick. Y'all hear that? Yeah, but we had the main event. Murda Mook versus Geechi Gotti. I got into Geechi Gotti and everything he's been doing a little earlier, so I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna just go straight into it and give you a winner and a loser and why. So the thing is, if this was a small room, I would have Murda Mook winning. But I haven't really seen him translate that well on a big stage. Like Mook on a big stage, it be too much. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants 20-minute rounds and you get lost in the rounds and stuff like that. And you're paying attention to everything else that's going on because it's a big stage. So you got people on the stage, you got the crowd that's not reacting and stuff like that. Or it could get dry for some moments and Mook takes that personal. And when he takes things personal, he could literally ruin a battle. Mook is known to ruin battles. He'll talk through people's rounds. He'll try to fight you, like weird shit, like weird shit. So honestly, I want to see how this is gonna go in Urban Plaza. I want to see how Mook tailors his rounds for Geechi. I don't think Mook has actually like. Mook has competition like you know what I'm saying, Loaded Lux, Averb, you know, Tay Rock, all that guy. But the aggression, like, see what Geechi did to Loaded Lux. I don't think Lux was expecting anything like that. Like the aggression, the you know, the side comments, the like ad-libbing and stuff like that. That could rattle your opponent. And Mook isn't gonna take that type of stuff well. So I could kind of see this battle going a couple of different ways. You know what I'm saying? But Geechi, he knows what to do on them stages. This is his first time in Urban Plaza. So it's gonna be, I don't know. I think a lot of people's gonna actually come out to see Geechi in New York. That's the thing too. A lot of people saying, oh, this is Mook's home and all this other stuff. But at where battle rap is right now, Geechi is the face of battle rap. So all we really know is Geechi in this caffeine URL app era. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people may actually be there to see Geechi, being for the fact that we really couldn't see Geechi perform on the East Coast like that, especially in these big venues on the big stages because of COVID and stuff like that. So I don't know, bro. It may get a little dark for Mook up there. Like, seriously. It may get just as dark as it got for Lux up there. And that's the thing. When you watch it back on Kim, Lux was spitting. Lux had some fire. But it's just everything else that Geechi was doing on top of the rounds. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's hard to beat when you put him in these situations. And that's another thing, too. Geechi hears the criticism. He's hearing how people saying he's falling off. People saying that, you know what I'm saying, he's getting watered down and it's the same stuff and this and this and this and that. So I think he's gonna take that and, you know, he's gonna use that to his advantage in this Murda Mook battle because honestly, if you want to think too, this could be his last battle if he really wants it to be. He could go out on a bang and like Murda Mook being your final battle, bro. You done battled everybody's from the Sue Surfs to the Murda Mooks. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think he wants to end this on a high note, especially the year he had You had Loaded Lux, Disaster, Murder Mook, and Hollowed It Down within a year. Murder Mook being the final chapter. Why wouldn't you want to go out on such a high note and such a bang that this could be your finisher and yet, the fatality? Put your name in stone and mark it in. So that's why I got Geechi Gotti winning. Like, seriously. I don't know what Mook's gonna do. I don't know what it's gonna take to beat Geechi, honestly, for Mook, because I'm not a Mook fan like that. I've never been a Mook fan like that. Even in the older generations, I was always a Lux fan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know that Geechi's gonna go up there 2-1. He's gonna dust his old ass. He's gonna keep it pushing. So big shouts out to, you know what I'm saying? Big shouts out to everybody though. I can't wait for this. I can't wait for this. Next Sunday is gonna be lit. I'm going live while we're watching this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be live streaming while we're watching the battles. So make sure you guys tune in and tap in. And I'm about to get out of here. I need to eat. I need to do a little something. I'm probably gonna drop some more videos this week. We're gonna drop a Geechi Gotti Champion of the Year campaign video. Like, seriously, we need to talk more in depth about that, because that's kind of crazy how he might just actually come through and pull it all to, like, snatch it clean out of people's hands. And I'm gonna find a top five. I'm gonna name my top five in the Champion of the Year running. That's coming up soon. I'm probably gonna do that video tomorrow. But make sure you guys go check out them other videos. I just dropped 2 videos today. Just talking about everything that's been going on with Math and his his podcast. Math and his podcast broke up. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first time. Like, if you've been paying attention, Math, like, it started with Knowledge and Misfit. They was given the boot, I guess, and then he brought 2 other people on. Now they're saying that Math was still in and all this other stuff. So that's getting a little crazy and a little wild. So I don't know. We're gonna see what's going from there. I talked about that, the Joe Budden and Rory and Maul stuff, all that, the Stillin situation and all that. Talked about that. And I talked about some album reviews. So make sure you guys go check out them videos. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Hit that, the notification bells and all that. This is your boy Joe Cliff. I'm gonna go live again later on tonight. But I am about to go live now on TikTok. That's what I'm about to do. I'm about to go live on TikTok. So if you follow me on TikTok, J03 Cliff. J03 Cliff on TikTok. Make sure you guys go follow me. I'm about to go live on there. Holla at me.